My friends. My friends, my friends, my friends. Edison, what is up? Shout out Edison. Shout out Ethan in the building. First two to touchdown. We made it. It is Saturday night, 8:30. Tom Kirky in the building. Shout out to Tom Kirky. Shout out to the whole world. It's Saturday night. Edison says, Coach, you're responsible for my bad sleeping pattern. It's 4:32 a.m. I am sorry, Edison. I'm so sorry. I've tried to push this thing back for certain people. I've tried to make it early. I've tried to make it later. My gosh, Tom Kirky. I feel bad. I feel awful. I'm sorry. I wish we could do this at the perfect time. But it sounds like if I would have done it earlier tonight, you guys would have been sleeping. Oh my God. But I thank you for sharing your waking hours. Yep, Ricky Ramirez points out as he hides the murder weapon, you can't have a perfect time for anybody. Then Coach Donato says he's up late as always. Shout out, Coach Donato. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for making it. It is awesome to be here with you guys. Tom Kirky says it doesn't matter. I haven't had an opportunity to play all day. I've been out hiking and enjoying life, and I wanted to make sure that I got online tonight. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you guys for showing up. Donato, the GOAT. Ricky Ramirez proclaims it right now. Let's get a warm-up in. I don't know if anybody in here wants to warm me up. Anybody in here wants to... Tom Kirky says, I'll watch for a while, but I got an MMA fight tomorrow at 10. Tom, you have a real-life MMA fight, Tom Kirky? Do you really have an MMA fight, Tom Kirky? I want you to answer me, young man. Look at me. Tom Kirky, I will absolutely fight you. Tom Kirky, what is your username, your PSN username, whatever they call it, whatever you whippersnappers call this? Ooh, Tom Kirky's 3-0 in Muay Thai. Shout out to Tom Kirky. I'm going to send you positive energy. I want you to stay safe, Tom Kirky. Oh, you invited me. I didn't see the invite. I don't have an invite from you, Tom Kirky. It's Coach Heavy Hands. Up, there we go. I see it right now. Hopefully you walk out of there, of course, safe, and then, of course, with a victory. I'll be sending you some positive energy, my man. Love the fact that you're getting it in, for real. By the way, if anybody hasn't had a chance to like, go ahead and hit that like. I want more people to get exposed to join us on our team. And then if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you hadn't hit those notifications, hit those notifications. You know it. Ricky Ramirez says Brian Ortega, Jorge Masvidal, Sean O'Malley, and New. What do you mean? Tom Kirky says he just started. I think he means his MMA career. Been growing recently. Tom Kirky, I'll take whatever way. I'm just really trying to get my fingers loose. And new champions. You're predicting. Wow. That's too much. I do not think Sean O'Malley. Listen, I doubted Sean O'Malley. Edison says it very well. There's more of a chance of Edison scoring with Margot Robbie than Jorge beating Usman. Whoever that is, yes. It's not happening. If Jorge beats Usman, it is next level. That might be the biggest upset that, man, I think that's a bigger upset than Matt Serra versus Jorge says, Ricky says that Jorge is sleeping the Nebraskan. That's the only way, you know. JMMA, welcome, my man. Thank you for making it on a Saturday night. Late stream in progress, getting warmed up by Tom Kirky here. Welcome to the stream. Hit that like button if you have a chance. If you can spare the wrist energy. Coach Donato welcoming JMMA to the dojo with a fist bump. Tom Kirky going in on your boy. I feel like Tom Kirky's been waiting to beat me up all day. JMMA says, my channel art will be very different come tomorrow. That is awesome, my man. I cannot wait to see what you've got going on your channel. That's JMMA on YouTube. He posts all sorts of sports combat information. If you haven't had a chance to check him out, JMMA on YouTube. What is up, Critical Sandman? Welcome. I'm very glad to have you here, my man. Yesterday's stream ended with a vicious decision loss to Critical, of course. Tom Kirky's better than I remember him being. Tom Kirky's gotten better, in my humble opinion. King Donato got a new nickname. We've got Jose Aldo. Woo! Tom Kirky bringing that heat. Oh, and Donato, I saw on your channel you also have some new content, a new video, Got Your Revenge, on hard level. Ricky points out that I love Volk and Michael Chandler. I really do. I just like how they feel in this game. For me, it feels like they're the really responsive guys. I feel like I give up a little bit of reach, but very responsive. Edison says, what's your Twitter handles, guys? That's a really good idea, Edison. We need to make sure we are all on each other's same wavelength. Getting each other's thoughts in. Ricky Ramirez says they're really well balanced. Yeah, maybe that's it. That they are. It feels like, yeah, they can wrestle, they can strike. They're kind of good everywhere. Donato says, yes, sir. Got 2 W's with Cannoneer. Not the easiest guy to use. Good job, Donato. I recognize the progress, man. I know what this game is. I know what it means to go from not playing it at all to overcoming the computer on hard. It's not easy. I'm sorry. This game is, I've said it once, I'll say it again. You'll hear me say it repeatedly. This is one of the most complex, convoluted control schemes you'll ever find in a video game, on a console. I can't speak for PC. I'm sure it gets worse on PC. Oh, God. Donato got those combos. Nice takedown by Tom Kirky. Oh boy. Getting a warm up in with Tom Kirky. Jack LaBombard! Jack LaBombard, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to your team. We're getting a warm-up with Tom Kirky in the building. Thank you all for joining. If you hadn't had a chance to like, please hit that like button. I want more people to see and join, have an opportunity to join us and contribute to the all-important chat. That's what I'm here for. Over climbing the ranks and fighting, it's the conversations we have together. Jack Lombard looks me in the eyes and says, I hit the like button. Don't tell me what to do. I appreciate you so much, Jack. Donato says, I do enjoy striking in elbows now, too. Yes. The different facets of the game. The more you become exposed, the more levels you have. Here we go. Oh, Tom Kirky. Oh, golly. Tom Kirky's really giving me a great warm-up. Oh, golly. Wow, Tom Kirky. Here we go. Gotta take him down. He really has an interesting rhythm. Tom Kirky is not, he's no sucker. Wow. I'm glad this is a warm-up. Tom is trying, really, Ricky says Tom's trying to prove himself. Tom is, shout out to Tom. I don't know why I didn't realize Tom's a real one out here. Tom's really, like, he's a real one. Tom Kirky getting it in. Actually kind of glad that happened. Tom Kirky trying to go for the... I feel like Volk should have that crucifix. He doesn't. Feels like he should, with as good as his wrestling is. Tom Kirky. Oh, I do have the crucifix. I don't know why. Oh, he was probably transitioning, and it just didn't allow me to get into that crucifix. Tom Kirky's eating a little bit of damage now. I gotta calm it down. I want to keep my stamina in a respectable place. Here we go. Ooh, nice submission. Ricky says my ground and pound is the most effective weapon. It might be. I don't, it might be. I don't think of myself that way at all. As a ground and pound guy. I don't know how I view myself. Jack Lombard LaBumbard says he's going to bed soon. I understand. Jack, I just appreciate you being here, my man. This stream started a little bit later than I wanted to, but like I said, the world out there is just so tempting. Yeah, Ricky, I learned ground elbows because of coaches. Donato, thank you for saying that, but you can't throw elbows on the ground. Which elbows are you referring to? JMMA says prime Tony versus Khabib would have been like Gus John 1. JMMA, I think, honestly, I don't think that fight would have been very close, and I think Khabib would have wrestled Tony just like he did everybody else. I don't think Tony is good enough to have ever... Tony never had the skill set to deal with Khabib. And I'm not saying that because of what we've seen out of him just recently. I just think, as great as he was never at Khabib's level. Ricky, I disagree with you. Khabib wouldn't, and this is all of us like barbershop talking it. None of us know. But I don't think he would kill Tony, but I think it would have been a wrestling situation that Tony wouldn't have been able to put any rubber guard elbows type stuff on him. Not even being biased, Khabib would smash him. Nah, definitely good fight. Shout out to Tom Kirky, really putting in work. Jamin May says, nah, I definitely think he did. The forward pressure, his chin, bottom game. Yeah, but the forward pressure, if you close the distance, Jack LaBumbard, thank you for joining us, man. Have a good sleep. I hope you have sweet, sweet dreams, Jack. Thanks for joining us, my man. Edison says, in hindsight, the issues with Tony's win streak, the competition got worse. He beat Prime, then later faced worse fighters like Pettis, Cowboy, didn't improve at all. I think that's kind of what happened with Tony too. The guys that Tony was fighting, yeah, excellent fight, Tom Kirky. That was all respect, man. You are a fighter. You can fight, dude. Donato says, I go take down to side control ASAP, drop 2-3 elbows and get back up. I see what you're saying. Yes. I try to change that position. Let's see where we're at. You can see we have a championship belt. JMA says that also goes into the point Khabib never fought a grappler. That's true, too. He never fought a grappler that was anywhere near his level. So, both are valid points. I just think that Khabib is a little bit different. I don't know. I can't ever prove you wrong. JMMA says, I think him cutting weight twice screwed him over in the Justin fight. It did. Like, when I heard that Tony Ferguson was doing that, we are 105th in North America, 262nd, by the way, in the universe. I'm claiming it. 252nd, my voice cracked. Do not laugh. 252nd in the universe. Let's get in some ranked fights. Khabib is the greatest of all time. That greatest of all time conversation really can't be had. It really can't be had, and you really can't win that type of argument. I just think the only way that you can get into a conversation, Ricky, of who's the greatest of all time is if you have to use some sort of data point. You have to use some sort of measurement that we all agree to. Donato says, let's get top 100 North America. I hope so. That would be the goal, my man. Let's do it. This is a tough fight. I know this banner. I think I'm going to go with... Ricky Ramirez says maybe we could all discuss it at the barber shop one day. Yes, one day. You know who lost in this whole? Edson says greatest lightweight, not fighter. Period. He's not a mixed martial artist like JBJ. Khabib's was one-dimensional as. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. Khabib is the greatest lightweight, and that's saying a lot because the lightweight division is one of the greatest divisions in the UFC's history. I mean, maybe second to the 205 division, kind of classic showcase division. JMA says if DJ or John were 55ers, Khabib would definitely not smash them. Exactly. That's very well put. If John Jones were 155 pounds, he would destroy everybody, including Demetrius Johnson, I think. If they were all the same size and had they all had the same skill set at the same weight class, John Jones beats everybody. In his prime, John Jones. Not this recent conservative John Jones. Fighting Deagle, MMA. Here we go. Okay, I need to keep him off of me. I need to block, too. I need to get these blocks in. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, we gotta focus here. Man, this is a tough one. Oh, no. I'm having one of those nights I can feel it. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just got smashed in that round. Golly. So let me get in here. People fear the takedown. That's why Khabib looks better on the feet. People don't want to engage in fist fights and then end up sprawling. Yes, that's it. That's why Khabib was able to land the right hand on Conor McGregor. It was because of his takedown game. Ricky Ramirez says it doesn't matter how he dropped him. He dropped him. That's exactly it. Yeah. JMA says if Conor was to stand and bang with Khabib, he would lose 10 out of 10 times. And yeah, if the pretext was we can only engage in a stand-up battle, if this is a kickboxing fight, of course, Conor's going to win a kickboxing fight with Khabib. But if it's an MMA fight where there's a question on this guy might take me down, no. He might not win that stand-up battle anytime. Man, I'm messing up tonight. I can still do it. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All about your blah, blah, blah. Welcome, my man. Oh, I thought I was going to drop him. Ricky Ramirez says, end of the day, GOAT talk is everyone's opinion. It is, but that's what I'm saying. It to an extent there is, but if we all agree on some sort of criteria, like if we are saying title defenses, you know, then there's something measurable there. It's like, okay, how long did you survive with the pressures of being a champion? Because people say, you know, because it's different. Defending that title is different. Having all the responsibilities of a champion, having the obligations and the pressure, the caliber of fighter, you're always fighting the number one guy. Or maybe not. JMA says, it is opinionated, but call a spade a spade. Khabib isn't top two. Edson says, I think if John Bones Jones and GSP ain't the top two names in your top three, then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is. I think so too. I think you really don't need GSP. He should be in the top three. Like, I can understand an argument for Anderson Silva. I get an argument for Demetrius Johnson. I get an argument for a GSP, but John Jones has to be there. My God, I'm just like... Look at that. I'm just eating shots. Oh my God. I cannot believe. I mean, I felt like I was unable to respond. Holy cow. JMA says, Khabib is my GOAT. Nothing's changing my mind on that. Jay says, and that's if he comes back. Yeah, JMA says something very important. Is that DJ gets discredited all the time and never brought up in the GOAT conversation. Yeah, Donato, that was not fun. That was a guy I'm 5-1 with. I'm kind of concerned that was even able to happen. That was crazy. It was just a domination. It was just, I couldn't It felt like my shots weren't landing. Look at that. Look at the significant strikes. So that's a warning to how the night might go if I don't pay more attention. Aldo gets discredited too. Yeah. How many people don't mention Aldo and that I don't? I don't mention Aldo in my top, top 5. I probably should. I just don't. Jamie May says that armbar that DJ pulled off against Ray Borg was insanity. That looked like a video game in real life. What I'm talking about is DJ did started off a rear, like a suplex on Ray Borg, picked him up, and then released him at the peak of the suplex and transitioned into an armbar. It was amazing. All right, let's go. Yeah, the armbar was absolutely insane. I want to try Derek Lewis. Jamie May says, I've been trying to get it for years. Donato says, I had times today where I felt like I wanted to explode because my controller off the wall because it was missing inputs. Oh my god. I felt like that just now, Donato, in this last fight. I felt like I was getting dropped inputs. All sorts of stuff. Gamer the best. Yeah, I'm getting that last fight I just got smoked in. I was 5-1 with that guy. I remember fighting him, and it just felt like the normal stuff I was doing, it just wasn't popping out. I wasn't jabbing twice. It was just stopping. So I'm not saying that's the reason why he won, but it's dropped input and a delayed response on this block. Oh my god. What is going on tonight? No! Jamie May says, I don't know how Jan became the bantamweight GOAT. He beat an old Uriah Faber. Right. Jan's got a lot of proving to do. Piotr Jan's got a lot of work to do in proving that he, Man, this is not good tonight. Man, I don't understand why I'm not able to respond to these. People are scouting you and sniping. Yeah, man. Jeez Louise. All right, so here we go. Edson says, bro, they made DC OP in this game. You can't lift his leg up to throw a head kick. He used to, man. Back in the day, DC would throw a head kick, man. Believe it or not, he did. Same with Frankie Edgar. I think Frankie Edgar in his prime would have been a beast at 35. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Edgar at 35s, when he was Edgar, would have been insane. Dude, think about the fact that Frankie Edgar was fighting guys that were way bigger than him. Gray Maynard is way bigger than Frankie Edgar. Like, it's crazy how small he was when he became the champion at 55. Frankie Edgar's a monster. The fact that he's still fighting is even impressive, dude. He's been fighting for a long time. That's an OG. All About Your Blah 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 says Edgar and Aldo should have been at 35s this entire time. Oh my god, this is a nightmare night. Let's see if I can pull this off. I remember Gamer the best too. Golly, I was blocking that. I felt like I saw it coming, and I saw it. I was only holding down the body, and there's no block. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's like I cannot block. Whoa. Oh. O'Malley versus Song Yadong needs to happen. I want to see Sean O'Malley fight anybody at this point. This is crazy. Golly. Oh my God, I'm having a terrible night. Oh. Crazy. That is frustrating. I want to get in this conversation. J.M. May says, honestly, I can't answer that. BJ was so good off his back in his prime. His striking was questionable. While saying that, I think Khabib can take him. I don't know. Tom says, next time Coach, next fight you will knock the guy out. Scouts go. Okay. Yeah, man, this has been brutal. For me to start the stream after such, I feel like we had some great appearances. Yeah, the past couple oh my god. Oh my god. So that hurt my soul. That's okay. But I will pick it up, Coach Donato. Thank you for the positivity, which everybody needs every now and again. I am not giving up. I mean, of course I wouldn't give up. I'm doing pretty darn well. I just have to get back to basics here. Khabib smash, bro. Ethan said, JMMA says, Ethan, I know you're a Khabib fan, but don't ever say that. If anything, BJJ will do the killing. BJ will do the killing. Honestly, I don't know if there's a conversation going on right now about BJ Penn beating Khabib, but please don't fool yourself. It's not a fair comparison because it's different eras of MMA. It's like comparing Michael, or, I don't know. It just, the game has changed, man. Khabib will absolutely beat BJ Penn in a fight. I would never bet on BJ Penn. Prime, healthy, best of his life, BJ Penn wouldn't stop Khabib at it's not a fair, it's not, and Ricky, it's not because of Khabib's greatness. It's because of the sport evolving and what Khabib is like when he came up in the sport, what he knows. It's not a fair comparison. It's not, if BJ Penn and Khabib would have came up in the sport at the same time, who knows what BJ Penn would look like. Right. JMMA says BJ Penn's BJJ is outdated. That's right. It does not. BJ Penn's ground game has been solved. That's not something that you're not going to do that to a guy like Khabib. It's not going to work. And I'm not, it's just a fact. And that goes for, I don't know who we were talking about, but somebody was saying, I think online, that Colby Covington, I think someone was saying BJ Penn in comparing Colby Covington. And I said to them too, like, Colby Covington would beat BJ Penn at any point in BJ Penn's career. Let's go over to Shara. It's all been debated. Yeah, I know that, and that's true. Can we talk about something mutual? It's all been debated tonight. Yeah, it's true. We got to get on the same side. We got to get all on the same side. Yeah, you don't want to. And also another, just to wrap that up, it's like, it's all opinion. I think I saw JMMA or somebody else point that out. It's all opinion. We don't know what would really happen. Donato says if BJ Penn said he wanted that fight, it would prove he's too old to make correct decisions, and somebody needs to take over his affair. I think that goes a lot era versus era fights. Yeah, that's the truth, man. I am excited about the Surreal Gone, the Serial Gone versus Alexander Volkov fight. Very excited about that one. I want to just make sure I stay out of this guy's grapple. Herb Dean, I fought this guy before. I know he's tough. Okay, here we go. JMMA says, All About Your Blah says he rewatched Liddell versus Tito the other day. It looked like cavemen fighting. Yeah, man, it's weird. When you go back and look at old MMA, it is weird how the sport, it's just like those guys would get destroyed. Someone came in fighting like Chuck Liddell nowadays, it would be over. I mean, Chuck Liddell wouldn't make it against middle of the pack, light heavyweights. Donato says that's my MMA era too, Donato. I mean, that's where it started. Chuck Liddell. My God, I haven't been able to get a takedown all night. I'm trying to wear this guy down. Here we go. Oh. Got him. Oh my God. Now it says now shaved just strikers in wrestling. Oh yes. Donato says now it's shaved chest strikers in wrestling. Back then, dudes got out on parole to fight. Yeah. Oh God. Tom Kirky says Michael Bisping, in his opinion, is a GOAT. He is an excellent fighter. I'm not going to put Michael Bisping as the greatest of all. One of the GOATs. He's not. All about your blah 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 says JMMA, I would love to see Prime Boss with today's best practices. Dude was so far ahead of his time. Boss Rutan really was ahead of his time. It's kind of weird to say that, but he was. He was really ahead of his time. Oh gosh. Man. Herb Dean. Wow, that was... Golly. This guy is really putting pressure on me. Man. Oh my goodness, that was insane. To survive that, to have Daniel Cormier fight that way in this game and just be okay is just crazy. Oh, what's going on, Coach? I'm supposed to be learning from you. Yeah, no, dude, I'm having this is a rough, I have these nights, I'm telling you. And I think most people have them too. You'll just have funks. You'll have these times where you get caught in these fights where you're not fighting to your potential, or nights where I'm not fighting to my potential. This feels like one. Yeah, I've had a string of pretty good nights, and this is a rough one. But I'm trying my best. Overcoming the challenge feels great. I look forward to that in this fight. I feel like I'm seeing some progress here. Seeing a couple of openings. Ah. So here we go. I want to make sure I stay calm. Come on! Oh, yes! I just want to make sure I can stay in a position where I can dominate him and wear him down a little bit, because his whole strategy is get up and just press me and just combo the heck out of me and stay in my face. That's what he wants to do. So you got to make it an ugly fight for him. Take that option away. Edson says, does the middleweight division become a mess if Kelvin pulls off an upset? I don't think so. Actually, Edison, that's an excellent question, and I want to hear what everybody has to say. I think if Kelvin pulls off and I don't even think it's an upset. I think that's a really good fight that should have happened in the first place. Of course, injuries and setbacks happen. I think Kelvin could win that fight. Ricky says he's not going to win that fight, and you could be right, Ricky. I definitely don't want to argue that, because I do think it could go either way. But Kelvin shows up at his best and wins that fight. I think we get one of the greatest rematches in middleweight history. I want to see Kelvin versus Adesanya too. I think that would be a great setup for Kelvin to get right back in the picture. Imagine if Kelvin and Holland wins. Yeah, that would be something else, dude. It really would be. If Kevin Holland wins this fight, it erases the loss he just took to Derek Brunson. Tom Kirky says he won't win. If Holland really can catch him, this is a fight that, if there is a fight that Holland really can win, it's this. JMA says if Holland wins, he's getting a title shot or the Brunson rematch or Till. Yes. Well, I think this is what would happen. Holland can definitely. JMA also agrees that Holland can catch Vettori. So if Holland catches Vettori, I think Brunson fights. That puts a lot of pressure on the next Brunson fight. If Holland wins and Brunson loses, Holland's in the title picture. But if Holland wins and Brunson wins his next fight, man, we might be looking at like a fall, like December rematch between the two, which I don't know how much energy there is for that fight, but I think that's very interesting. If Holland wins this fight, it becomes very interesting. If Kelvin wins, I think middleweight, I'm down for that rematch to see what happens. All About Your Blah 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 says, every division in MMA is so wild right now. It really is. It's weird how things are cracking off in so many divisions. Herb Dean putting that pressure on me. I will get to the comments in just a second here. God, this guy is just spamming. So I think I got that last round. I got this round. Donato says, if Holland dials in, he's a specimen. Yeah, he really does, dude. He dropped Brunson, and I mean, when he needed to. He really did a good job. Like, he was kind of clutch. It just, he needs to be able to stuff takedowns. He's got to get his wrestling IQ up. You know, I don't think he needs to stop talking. He's just got to learn how to wrestle and not get taken down like that. Yeah, Ricky says he needs a better ground game. Absolutely. He needs to be able to grapple guys. He needs to be able to keep that fight on the feet where he's dangerous. Tom Kirky says the Souza win was... What? Oh! My God. Oh my God. No respect. Oh my God. What is I feel like there's just some nights it's just you're going to lose. Wow, and he's so disrespectful. What happened? How? How does this, what happens? I don't understand. I'm fighting the exact same way I always fight. I'm fighting the exact same way, and it's like, look at this. How did he even, how was I losing? Man. This is just one of those nights. You're gonna watch it. I mean, not you're going to. What you got, right? You can watch whatever you want. I'm saying it's going to happen. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. This hurts my soul to have lost this many. I really haven't lost as many points. I mean, I just lost 4. Is that 4 in a row? 3 in a row. I just lost, and I haven't lost that many points. But that's because there's some high-ranking guys. But still, I've beaten some high-ranking guys. Let's go. Jeez. Only win I can hold and hang my hat on is my warm-up. And that was a struggle. So it's just one of those nights, folks. Sorry to disappoint you. I apologize. Hopefully you're still having fun talking, entertaining each other. Donato says, I've been there a lot and I'm not even ranked. It's brutal. Yeah, man. It's just the funk. Sometimes the funk hits you. And no excuse. But super frustrating right now. I want to just string together some wins, get my focus on. So let's do it. Let's go back home to Daniel. Ricky Ramirez says, I have not had fun getting teamed up on about Khabib. Ricky, you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't feel like you're getting ganged up on. And you should also understand you have a valid claim about Khabib. I didn't get the opportunity to see all the conversation that went back and forth about him. Nobody can say that you're crazy for supporting Khabib and thinking that he's the greatest. He is undefeated. You can't argue. That's a fact. There is no argument. There's no opinion in this. He's undefeated. There's no disqualification on Khabib's record. There's no fluke loss. Donato says, not disappointed. It's a pothole on a long road. That's right, my man. We've actually made progress, though. We're making progress on a long road. You are running later when the Savages are all out for blood. Yeah, man. There is chum in the water right now. For people like me. Tom Kirky says he's lost a fight. Which fight? So here we go. Drew Hunley, welcome, my man. Welcome back, Mr. Hunley in the building. We got B-Boy. I'm having a night of my nightmares right now. B-Boy. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to try to lock down and focus. So J Spy 420. Okay, so here we go. Edison says Bilal Muhammad versus Damian Maia has been announced. That's the third thing. Edison, you're getting your hands on this news, my man. I love it. That's an interesting fight. That's an interesting fight. I actually like that fight. Kind of surprised that Damian's not getting like Matt Brown or somebody else, you know, like a more of a legendary type of, you know, not legend, but old school fighter. But that's interesting. I'll take it. I'll watch it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. I just can't get a win tonight. Something's wrong. What did Drew Hunley? Drew Hunley says Damian not done yet. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy that he's not. Edson says he's agreed. Plus, giving Damian a wrestler, it's a good idea since he last got KO. Kind of protect him a bit. Yeah, I don't want to see Damian Maia fight any guy in his prime that hits hard. Oh my goodness. Got that takedown, thankfully. Oh, God. Taj Tenet. Has anybody ever removed and installed a dishwasher? No, I have not. Taj Tenet, shout out. Welcome to the stream. I would hit up YouTube, though. I would hit up YouTube and look up how to do that. I learned how to replace a garbage disposal from YouTube. Drew Hundley, did I see Lawler versus Perry versus Lawler has been announced? You guys, I love this stream. I don't think you understand the news that I get to see is amazing. If that fight is happening, I want front row seats, and I want one of those like curtains or plastic sheets that can go over you, because the splatter is going to be something else. That is going to be a war. That fight is going to be amazing. Ricky says he's geek for that fight. Me too. J Spy. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We both rocked each other. We land. I mean, I feel like I won that fight. I won that round, I should say. Taj Tennant, I don't think he says Coach loves his clinches with DC. Taj Tennant, I don't think you understand. I've gotten smoked 3 fights in a row. I have to clinch. I have to grab. I have to grope. I have to grope. Forced to grope. Edison points out that Robbie versus T Wood 2 would have been nice to see. Have both legends leave on a high. That's what I thought would have happened instead of this Vicente Luque fight. I really thought that would be that would have been a great, like, I don't want to look at it as an eliminator, but you know, that's what it would be. Like, hey, let's go. Man. Drew Hundley points out that Lawler hasn't had a win in 5 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. Lawler's had some awesome fights, but he hasn't won in the octagon in a long time, man. You know, it's pretty crazy. And his fan base doesn't. It's interesting how much personality matters, you know, because nobody's questioning if Robbie should be in the UFC. You know, I get it that the Ben Askren loss was questionable. I personally think he was out. Drew Hundley says it was some BS. I think he was out. I think it was a good call. Got the knockdown, finally. All about your blah, blah, blah versus Com. Who won? I want to know. Who won the fights? Yeah, Edison says the man's arm was limp. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Robbie's arm was limp. He was out. And of course Robbie's going to disagree because he went out in a blink. It was like in a blink of an eye. Tom Kirky says he got smoked twice. Never fight and tell all about your blah, blah, blah says. I'll take that from now on as a win from you. Because I'll always hear which way it went from your opponent. Here we go. Donato says, how bad are you, Tom? Tom is not bad at all. Donato, he was actually, we opened the stream with a me versus Tom fight. Did really well against me. Edison says he went out and then gained consciousness. That's what caused the confusion. Absolutely. It was just so quick. And to us, we couldn't see his expression. So it was, it looked like he got robbed. It looked like he was surviving, but he was out. And he popped back up. As soon as the blood choke was released, he came right back. You know, regained consciousness instantly, didn't know what happened. To him, there was no break in time. Which must be crazy. What a wild experience. Tosh Tennis says, I found out today no breaker works for my washer. Yikes. Except the main breaker. Oh, what the? Edson says, Robbie versus T-Wood was supposed to fight in the card in Anaheim last year. Oh my God. I feel like he wants to throw that spinning back kick. Start off with that jab and throw the spinning back kick at me. Okay. But I meant to the head, not to the body. Yep. Drew Honey says, I'm out here in Cali. He out from there. That would have been nice. My goodness. Just knocked out John Jones with Francis on rank. Good job. I cannot use Francis Ngannou in this game. I just can't. It's sluggish, unresponsive. It's like, if you're gonna make him feel like that sluggish, that slow, at least make the shots land real hard. Like, at least. Ricky says his hooks are good. I don't feel like the hooks feel. I feel like Francis Ngannou doesn't feel like Francis Ngannou. You know? Oh. Here we go. Edson says Jan's a beast in this game. He really is. Jan is a beast. When I see people picking Jan, I know it's going to be a tough fight. Because that's like, I don't use him, but I know people that know, people that are in the know, use Jan, and they know he's super good. Donato says a lot of big ins move so slow. Yeah, man. They really do move slow. Like I said, Edison says, will EA update the game when the Venom deal kicks in? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You would think that they would remove the Reebok logo from their game, especially when they have had that much forewarning that this deal was coming. JMMA says it's already been encoded. Oh wow, I did not know that, Jay. So apparently JMMA knows that the Venom shorts have already been encoded. which I'm assuming means that they'll do a small update. JMMA says they'll do a small update, more than likely. Cool, I'm ready. But it'll be interesting to see the direction Venom goes. I think we're going to see much more personalized shorts and better designs. It's super important. Edison says, nice one, Jay. Yeah, shout out, Jay, for that news. Oh. Here we go. Ah. Oh my goodness. Taj Tennis said, how do you maintain stamina in a 5-rounder? I mean, I don't know. I just try to pick my shots. I'm just trying to pick my shots and try to protect my body as much as I can, which I have not been doing very well. Just ugly fights. Woo! It's a wrap! Finally! Jeez. Oh my goodness. Edison says, Coach is more methodical than I am. I shoot my load in 2 rounds trying to headhunt. Yeah, it's hard not to do that. But I feel like these fights so often go later. They go late. They run long. Thank you, Ethan, or Ricky. I appreciate that. My God. Overheld wrap. Yeah, that was a crazy fight. Let's see the statistics. I mean, he really landed a lot of shots in certain rounds. I just think he got shut down. Later, oh wow, he didn't. I got lucky with that. I don't know. All about your blah, blah, blah says BO5. What is BO5? You kids in your slang, your vernacular. But there's another fight that got announced. You know what? It wasn't announced, but RDA was talking about RDA versus Gaethje. I best of 5. Okay, got you. Thank you, Taj Tenet. That's right. Somebody said that yesterday. Best of 3. I keep forgetting that. RDA versus Justin Gaethje, which I think is interesting. It's an interesting fight. I don't know if RDA versus Justin Gaethje, if I'm comfortable with that matchup. Uh-oh, Sam Alvey. No, they're saving RDA for Makachev. Yeah, that could very well be. But I don't know why I like that fight. And also interesting that Chris Cyborg's talking about she's hoping Bellator revitalizes the 145-pound women's division. And it's like, where are these women coming from? Where are these 100? Who does Cyborg think she's going to fight at 145 pounds? Edison says it was Ali tweeting saying top 5 are Justin ducking Justin. No, the top 5 are booked, so he's dumb. Yes, Drew, actually, that would be my number 1 fight. Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje would be my number 1. That would be an awesome fight. That would be a great fight. Tom Kirky says, Coach, you're fighting the guy I've beat 4 times. Whoa, well, I'm glad to know that. Glad to know that he's beatable out here. I figure that this guy was... Oh no. Edson says Chandler versus Justin stylistically, it's the best fight at 55. Along with Beneil versus Hooker. I would say Chandler versus Gaethje is better than Beneil versus Hooker. I agree with you. That is a very exciting fight. That fight, I mean the build up, like the face off to Chandler versus Gaethje would be, I would get the chills. I'm a nerd like that, dude. I get the chills before certain fight. Looking at them getting ready for their big moment, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. And that fight would be important for the 55-pound at 55s. That would get things moving. You know, those two fight at any point in the next, year. That's going to keep things moving. That will answer questions. Okay, Edson says, come on, man, don't be so careful with Sam Alvey. All right, that's fair enough, Edson. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, my man. Let me keep it careful, though. Not too careful. Ricky says, nah, don't be wild and get caught. Alvey has a restraining order against my calf. You've been beating Sam Alvey, huh? But no, I think, Ricky, I think Edison has a point. You know, there doesn't need to be as much respect. Right head kick is right there. Wow, nice head movement. Tom Kirky says he hates the smaller weight classes. I don't know. I prefer larger weight classes, but recently I think I've been leaning more towards the lighter, got like lightweight, maybe welterweight. So here we go. There you go. I want to... Tom Kirky loses the series. That's okay, Tom. You guys got experience. All about your blah, blah, blah is no joke. That's for sure. Donato says he loves the smaller weight classes because of the volume, which is what I don't like about the smaller weight classes. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh no! I felt like. All right, I think this is going to be a finish. Two. I'm keep looking at Edison. I'm like, I gotta finish this fight. That crack the jaw, crack the chin comment is very true. Edison says, for some reason, I prefer UFC 3 to UFC 4. I understand where you're coming from with that opinion, Edison. I don't think it's crazy. UFC 3 definitely feels like a finished product. They've had a lot. It's not really a fair comparison once again because there've been a lot of updates to UFC 3. I don't know how many. I don't know if there have been more to this game, but they finished it in a pretty good place. It took them a while to get there. This game came out in August of last year, so we are at the 5-month mark. Drew Huntley said it's a better and complex game. Yeah, it definitely felt like it was a little bit just more responsive. It was just a little bit more fleshed out. So I understand where you're coming from. If I had to choose which one to keep, I would probably want to stick with 4. Just because of the roster, I would rather have 4. When 4 is played like a MMA fight, I think 4 is better. Woo! Come on. Give me my... Oh... Oh. Woo! It's a wrap. Shout out to Edison for warning me that this jaw needed to be cracked. It took a little longer than I'm sure you wanted, Edison, but shout out. So we put another one in the books. Where are we at now? We're at 2090. Streaming for an hour and a half. Let's keep the march going. Let's try to get back in a decent place. Yes, I did. I had to. I redeemed myself from the valley of which I threw myself in. Thank you, Edison. I appreciate that so much. Pull myself up. Featherweight's up. Weight class change. But I have over 500 wins versus normal. Damn, Donato is going hard. Donato, by the way, all about your blah, blah, blah wants a sparring partner, and I want to hear results of fights. Somebody give all about your blah, blah, blah some action. I do like to read who's winning fights and who's battling. In fact, I would, just to see Coach Donato, or anybody, get it in with all about your blah, blah, blah. Back to lightweight. Back to Michael Chandler. Justin Gaethje. Michael Chandler. Let's see if we can pull together some wins here. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, he does not want to touch my glove. Oh, Black Star 420 250. This name looks super familiar. Essence says Monica's husband can crack in this game. Yes, he can. Got that takedown. Tom Kirky says, if I don't win this fight, he's going to have to break his PS4. Oh, God. Tom's PS4 is on the line. Ricky's having 4 in a row. Congratulations, my man. Oh, come on. Here we go. Get at me later, Coach. Good luck. Thank you, Drew. Thank you for popping in, my man. I appreciate you. I genuinely appreciate you showing up, Drew. Thank you. By the way, Drew, if you haven't had a chance to hit that like before you leave. All right, here we go. Ricky says he's on a 9-fight win streak in rank. That is hard to do. Oh, this lag. Okay, I don't want to get too wrestle heavy. I'm sure he's now expecting the takedown. Oh my goodness. The pressure game is real. By the way, oh, I forgot to say, this has got to be my last fight of the stream, unfortunately. We had a full crowd in here tonight. We're going to rock with this being the last fight of the stream. Trying to keep it 100, and I got that, and he liked it. That's awesome. I think Drew actually gave that like. Asking for the like actually worked. Ricky says, love the stream growth. I love it too, dude. I love having more people in here. I love being able to see all these different opinions. It sounds corny. It sounds cheesy, but man, I love it. It's like MMA talk, hearing all these opinions and views and news. Edson's like got a tap to some quick news that I'm not seeing. So here we go. Black Star. Oh. Donato says PSN is Jellies09. Not going to be up much longer with Easter Sunday tomorrow. And want to send a friend request so you can see. Oh yeah, shout out. Happy Easter to everybody. It is Easter officially in some parts of the country. Donato says sparring equals growth equals content. That's right. Oh, I'm so lucky that did not bust through my block and just rip my dreams. Tosh Tennis says, Coach, ever thought about streaming on Twitch or YouTube for like 5 hours straight? I have. That's a really interesting question that you brought up. I have thought about it because I see like Prioxy, he'll be streaming for hours. I'm like, golly. It's a lot of streaming. It really is interesting, but yeah, I have thought about it. And Donato saying running a YouTube channel is good practice for when he's running his own business as a real estate agent. That's pretty true, man. You got inventory, you got all sorts of stuff you got. Ricky Ramirez asked if I'm doing a Kevin Holland AI. Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. I'm going to be doing a Marvin Vettori versus Kevin Holland. Definitely doing that fight. Doing Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards soon as well. I'm going to be doing all the big fights that are coming up. Thank you for asking. Tom Kirk, I will absolutely be doing a Marvin versus Holland. I cannot wait to see that fight play out. Dude, I'm telling you, the Francis Ngannou fight predicted, of course, the win, but also the single leg being stuffed. The Derek Lewis fight almost predicted the knockout, like, perfectly. Got the Sean O'Malley fight right. Didn't get the Tyrone Woodley fight right. There we go. Got a drop. I appreciate that, Ricky. I like making them. I think they're fun. I know they don't get a lot of views and it's weird. It's like I said, it's weird because I'm a grown man sitting here calling these fake fights, you know, between the AI. It's fun. I like it. It's really entertaining for me to sit here like wild out watching these. Donato says, speaking of predictions, Stipe watch day? What do you mean by that? Stipe watch day? Oh, in terms of has he retired? No, I haven't seen anything. I think that's what you're referring to. Haven't seen anything, just that he wants to hang out with his family. Oh, I hate that slip hook. You get to do commentate because you already saw it. Yeah, it's fun too. Yeah, thank you for saying that. But it's not. I see a lot of other people doing them too. Like I saw Marshall Mind even did one, Ricky, and it was fun to watch him call a fight. I forget which one he did. It was a big fight, a couple pay-per-views ago, and it was pretty fun to see his take on it. And he really just gave also a lot of opinion about the fight, and I like watching people's content. Oh! Okay, this one is attainable. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh! Oh my God. Oh! Tom Kirky, I'm sorry for your PlayStation. Oh my God, this is one of the worst nights. I think I've lost. Coach is gonna give you a call up. Yeah, I know. Oh, I thought you were saying, Edson, Coach Dana's gonna give me a call to say I gotta get out the UFC after tonight. But I will tell you what, this is a rough night. It happens. I don't know why. I can't explain. Oh, I didn't even lose that many points. I didn't even lose. I only lost 9 points, which is weird. Like I said, I've taken a lot of losses, but my points aren't going that far because I'm losing to these killers. Taj Tennant says we got to go out on a win. Taj Tennant, this is like gambling, my friend. I actually want to play more, but I do need to step away. Taj Tennant, everybody, I welcome you, and I'm so sorry for the lack of wins, but I think what's most important is that we got together tonight, had fun, had some good conversations. There were no fights on tonight, but I will be streaming again tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, or a little bit earlier. So we will be getting that in and hopefully doing a little bit better. We're not that far away. Where are we? 375th in the universe. In the North America, where are we? North America, we're 167th. So we're not, the top 100 in the world. Let's see. And happy Easter, everybody. Shout out to Donato. Happy Easter. I appreciate you all being here. Yeah, we can get there. It's not that far. I mean, there's some work to do. But the bottom of the top 100 is, we're not that far off. I mean, a couple of strong days and we'll be right there. So we will come back stronger tomorrow. It was a rough night tonight. Let's see the fight history. Yeah, 4 fights. 4, golly. Just TKOs. Golly, that was rough. We'll come back better tomorrow. Thank you. Tosh says it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's right, Tosh. Thank you for putting that down. I appreciate you guys so much. You know what's coming up next, because I know what's coming up next. I'll catch you on the flip side.